Hey, what's up guys? So I got something pretty cool. Only someone like Yugimoto himself would pull off this kind of a play, but this Zoodiac player, super cocky. Watch what this guy does. But anyways, yeah, guys, I got a new haircut. I know like half the time in the comment section it's all about like, you changed your hair again. I know, but jokes aside, it's from a Duel Links promo. But anyways, nonetheless, let's watch the Zoodiac player go off. And this is why you don't do this. I know that Borbo has the potential to have that like win condition when you have, what is it, 12 attachments. This guy just used all of his cards to attack them all to Dryden. Like he's got like, I don't know, 20 cards? Well, actually no, it's more like, it's a lot, let's put it that way. But we see a Bow Baboon summoned over here, and he's got that magic cylinder. That's a card that we're looking to see go in action. The guy keeps on going for more attachments over here. This guy is not done getting some more attachments here. It's kind of a quick play, but it's just fun. And I know some of you guys really like seeing Zoodiacs get wrecked, because anytime Zoodiac wins, it's always like thumbs down the video. So smash that like button for our boy Magic Cylinder. He pranked himself. He played himself, man. I just think he attached to way too many. But okay, so that was really quick. But I also wanted to share this replay over here, showcasing off Destiny Heroes, because I had a few of you guys ask me for some deck builds and stuff with the new Destiny Heroes. And the Destiny Heroes, they're actually pretty decent for synchros. I know the problem is that it's hard to pull off like a Dark Law plus getting a synchro out because of the whole Link era. However, I just wanted to showcase this play off. Maybe we'll be able to play it for like another like week or so until we get that update from Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Percy to hopefully have links pretty soon. But I'll get some link footage for you guys really soon. It's just I wanted to get some of these out of the way, just because I know some of my viewers, you guys did ask for some Destiny Hero stuff, and it's been a while since anyone really sent me anything that I thought was kind of cool. This is like a synchro variant. I mean, Destiny Heroes at the end of the day, they're actually based around synchroing, and also with the new edition of Dark Law. That's a really good hero at the Destiny Heroes engine disposal, because of course there's a lot of good targets that you can have access to. But it's going up against a Fluffle player that actually pulled off a Treat Toad, and I did not expect that in Fluffles. But yeah, if you can make it, why not? It's pretty good to have it in the extra deck. But again, going into Link era, it's going to be really tough for some decks to go off. Like, for example, Fluffles, you're going to have to make a Link monster, potentially, before going for some of your plays. I think a lot of plays will go into the pop everything, summon the wolf, attempt to attack for game. But he's going to go ahead and attack into Beatrice. Beatrice is then going to bust out a Dante, which I was like, wow, that's a pretty good idea over there, because it makes good use of the Destiny Hero Malicious, because it lets you go into the exceed the Beatrice, the Eternal. But anyways, yeah, we see the free Upstart Goblin that he procced over there. Foolish Burial. He's going to go ahead and draw some extra cards here. He's going to go ahead and pop those two, or essentially send them back and wipe the board and make it game. So enough said. Thank you, man. I appreciate the plays with the Destiny Heroes. But I also, again, wanted to show you guys that one other quick replay, because I know a lot of you guys like seeing Zoodiacs get wrecked, and the guy, he done goofed. He just walked right into that. But I know, like I said, a lot of you guys wanted some D-Hero builds. This is the one that we saw, and like I said, it's been a while since anyone has sent me any D-Hero stuff at all. And it is making use of one of the newer cards that is called Red Resonator. So it's when it's normal summon, you can special summon level 4 or lower monster from your hand. That helps you out not only for your synchro plays, but it really helps out special summoning the Shadow Mist, which then gets Shadow Mist its effect, and it's going to be able to get you an extra card. And then on top of this, when this card is special summoned, you get to target one face-up monster on the field, and you gain life point. It's equal to its attack. You can only use its effect once per turn. It's just kind of a little bonus effect. Usually, though, I would say this card does not get special summon, but in the off chance, like for example, Soul Charge could technically bring it back. Yeah, you have access to that. There's also that other card, Backs to the Frontline, which is really popular in a lot of different decks. And so, I mean, if you would want to throw it in there, but I mean, for the most part, you're not going to really use that like life point gain effect, although it could come in handy when you pay half of your life points for a hero lives. But anyways, let's just go over to the deck profile real quick. So we got triple Mally. It wouldn't be D-Hero without Mally, and we, of course, the triple D-Draws. But we got double Greffers. One of the newer cards, Destiny Hero Celestial. So when this card declares an attack, you can target one face-up spell card your opponent controls and destroy it. It just helps deal with some of the stuff that's continuous, although with the Weather Race, now they're going to be able to protect those. But then while you have no cards in your hand except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card and one Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard to draw 2 extra cards. That's actually a really good effect. You guys got to see him actually get the extra draw power can be really dirty if you happen to just go all in. There's another card that I wanted to mention, Void Ogre Dragon, which actually works when you have no cards. Unfortunately, if you, I guess, use this card, where is it? Well, you have no cards in your hand except for this card, except the turn it was sent to the graveyard. So maybe you can have Void Ogre, and then you could draw some extra cards, but then at that point, you got to use those cards fast, otherwise Void Ogre will not have its effect, because it's once per turn, your either player's turn, when they activate Spell or Trap, and you have no cards in your hand, you get to negate it, and that can just kind of help out with that ability to just go all in, and then you make sure you have the Void Ogre, you negate whatever, like the Regeki and stuff, and then you follow up potentially with a Celestial. Kind of an okay card, has that like wow factor sometimes when you get to draw two. And then we have Diamond Dude over here. Then we have Armageddon Knight, 3 copies of Shadow Mist, 1 Ghost Ash and Beautiful Spring, 2 copies of Red Resonator, 2 Plague Spreader Zombies, 2 copies of Allure of Darkness, double copies of Instant Fusion, 2 copies of Hero Lives, 1 Raigeki, 2 Resonator Claw, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, triple D-Draw, 1 Soul Charge, 1 Upstart, 1 Foolish, 2 Mass Change, 1 Twin Twister, 1 Burrow from a Different Dimension, 2 copies of Pot of Avidity, and then 2 copies of Dimension Barrier. Now, I don't know, I really want to just play Dark Armed in this, but I don't know, maybe the guy doesn't want to make it a an old like Teledad revival deck, because that's what when you see the Malleys, the Plague, the Armageddon Knight, and some like the hero stuff, I'm just like, I want to just play Dark Armed, and I know personally for me, I would love to throw in Dark Armed and drop a Pot of Avidity, maybe add some Solemn Strikes, but I would say, well, I mean, this card is a little bit pricey, but for the most part, I would say this deck is relatively inexpensive. Okay, you don't need this. This is not part of the archetype, and also this would go counteractive against Void Ogre Dragon. But if you use this first, maybe it can still be technically used. But what I really wanted to do with this is just make Teledad. But I know it's supposed to be Dheroes, so I mean this card's still pretty good though. Being able to again manipulate the darks in your graveyard can definitely help you out make Dark Armed Dragon. Let's just okay. This is the deck profile. I wanted to keep it original, but I really want to put this in. Solemn Strike is also getting a reprint, and that would be kind of cool just to throw it in. But I would say this is a relatively budget-friendly deck. I mean, some of the cards that were in here, like example like this, you can easily just drop this card. But yeah, it's just a really fun little deck that you guys can mess around with, and it still makes a lot of the great synchros in the game. Beals is actually kind of a pricey card now, but for the most part, I would say the deck, you can build it relatively budget-friendly, with the exception of maybe a few cards. I mean, you might not even really make that often. But anyways, for the extra deck, we have the Dante, and I'll put the Beatrice right next to it. Then we have double of the Dark Law. Then we have the Raideen over here, the Norden. We have 1 copy of Ultimea. Wait, it's banned in the TCG. Well, how was he playing? Was he? Because it's banned in the OCG. Okay, well. Okay. For some reason, he was able to still play with it. All right, I mean, we technically could still, like, make this, I guess. I don't know. At that point, I don't think I would really opt. Well, I'll give you guys the original deck. I guess you could throw Thousand Eyes Restrict in there if you'd like to, but. Anyways, we got the Raideen, we have the Ultimate Soken, we have Beals, we have Crystal Wing, we have the Cyphering Lord Omega, Coral Dragon, Branak, Stardust Charge Warrior, Utopia Lightning, and Utopia. Now, like I said before, going into the Link era, this deck might not be as strong, but I know, like I said, some of you guys just really wanted a Destiny Hero deck, and I did say I would upload one. It was kind of a while ago, but you know what? Took us a while, but I always deliver. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the Dheroes as well as the Zoodiac player getting wrecked by that classic magical cylinder. He got kind of greedy and cheeky. He used like every single card to make that. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that. If you did, go ahead and drop a like on it. And also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more Magic Cylinder one-hit OTKs against himself. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'm signing out.